Hey everyone, Ravinous here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV and our playthrough of 2.0 through 3.2. Last time we found out that Ida and Y'shtola had evaded the attack on the Waking Sands, and they led us in the direction that our other friends are being held in a castrum in Mordona. But in the process, we also found out that the Biggs and Wedge had been captured, but we found Wedge, and Biggs is on the run. So let's see if we can save Biggs before we do our next job quest, as we have hit level 45. So, saving Biggs comes next. And it looks like my current leg armor is better than that, so I'll be getting money. I'm fine now, thanks to you, but I can't bear to think that Biggs is still all alone in the cold, with the Garleans on his heels. He lured the enemy away for my sake, and now he's suffering for it. I hate to have to rely on you again, Ravina, but do you think you can search for Biggs? I haven't the slightest notion where he may be at the moment, but maybe, just maybe, the people here have seen something. Alright, have you seen a big guy? A rugged gentleman dressed in the same manner as your companion? I'm sorry, but he did not come by here. Oh, let me think a moment. I would not raise your hopes unduly, but there is a cave situated a short distance to the south. We call it the Fury's Gaze, and it may be worth the while to investigate. I make this suggestion only because your friend seems like a selfless sort. Rather than drawing the enemy to the tower, mayhap he elected to pass us by. That would be accurate. So, the cave should be over here. Right here. Oh, the road goes the other way around the tower. Whatever. Wow. Alright, let's check it out. Will there be a fight? I am ready for a fight. We did not fight anything last episode. There's a fight. And, Featherfoot saved me. Oh, I got hit by that. Good thing silence isn't a thing I need to worry about. Not really, anyway. Well, let's get a little bloodbath going, so that way I can heal up. Fighting ghosts. Yeah. Between Featherfoot and myself heals, I should be fine. Nope. Step out. There we go. Done. That it? Yep, nothing but ghosts. Yeah, it's reporting to Wedge. Nope, nothing doing. Was that level 44? Yep, we're still doing level 44 quests. I'm keeping an eye on that, because I don't want to get us locked out again. Or, I want to be prepared for when it does. Ravina, were you able to learn anything? Not in this area. Well, I suppose that stands to reason. That stands to reason, I suppose, seeing as he was trying to lure the Garleans away from me. Where in this vast sea of snow and ice could he be? Well, I want money, because that's not as good. Thank you for the money. We can't give up, Ravina. We must find Big before he succumbs to the cold or is recaptured. There must be someone in this tower who can help us, even if it is only to tell us where else to look. Ask them for me. Ask anyone who will listen. And hurry. Biggs' chances of survival grow slimmer by the moment. Okay. Upstairs, maybe? We haven't been upstairs. This is a tower. They might be able to see stuff from up high. Not you two. Keep going up. There we go. Your friend is lost in the wilderness, you say? If he's not not to be found anywhere here or in the vicinity of the Darkhold, it is possible he made for Whitebryn. To reach it, one must travel through Danafin Pass, the southern end of which lies to the north and east of here. While I make no guarantee if your search will bear fruit, it's surely better than worrying in idleness. I wish you luck. Oh, and one more thing. Do tread warily when climbing the stairs here. Not a moon ago, I near broke my neck when I slipped and took a tumble. Oh, I appreciate that. Me take a tumble like this? Whee! Ow. I surprised this little bit of ledge caught me. Oh well. Whee! Ow. Okay. You know what? I'll have that back by the time I get into a fight again. Off we go. Save Biggs while time is of the essence. Up here. Yep, I've explored these wilderness so often that I know them like the back of my hand. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Hi. Ravinous, we found Biggs, but he's in trouble. Oh, yep, I see him over there. Notorious Biggs. I get it. Our orders are to take you back, dead or alive. Which will it be, engineer? Why don't you come and find out, Tinhead? Ravinous, it is well that you are here. The situation is grave. Biggs is in a bad way. We need you to do something right now. Ida has the right of it. He will perish if we delay. With me. He's not alone. Kill them all. Okay. We'll take these archers out first. They are lower level. Okay, they have reinforcements coming. So let's lower their numbers high. I want to take out the archers. Okay, archers are done. Let's take out you guys. I was slightly in that. Alright. Helps if I hit the right button. Take you out now. Oh, they got more. Come on, come on, come on. Just die already, thank you. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Now I'm gonna punch you in the face. We need to help them out pretty soon. You're done. I like how I use that that archer as a stepping stone. Just dash to him. And okay, it's my next target. My thanks. Another moment, and I would have. He's been too long in the cold. We must find shelter for him. We can head to the Monument Tower. Monument Tower, you say? Very well. Ida and I shall bear him there with all haste. Sid will be so happy to see Biggs and Wedge again. Oh, I love reunions. Biggs is so out of it. I guess he didn't notice we said Sid. Alright. Back to the tower. And then we should be at a good spot to head for our job quest. Which will have... We'll have one at 50 as well. So we're almost at the end of that story. But it does have a continuation later on. Like each expansion, it kind of continues the story. Anyway. I cannot thank you enough, Ravinous. The same goes for the rest of you. Thank you all so much. Oh, don't mention it. We are family, are we not? Well, yes, well, it's just I didn't think I'd ever see him again. I owe the lot of you my life. And you saved Wedge too, Ravinous. I'm losing count of how many times I owe you. How about I brought him too? Biggs, Wedge, gods, it's good to see the two of you again. Chief, it's you. It's really you. In our hearts, we knew you were still alive, but to finally see you in the flesh. When Alphino told me of the raid on the Waking Sands, I feared the worst. What happened? The enemy struck with nary a warning. We didn't stand a chance. Wedge and I were in the workshop when they came. Before we knew what happened, the Imperials had us at gunpoint. It must have been awful. Though there's one thing I don't understand though. How did the Garleans get there so fast? I mean, the Immortal Flames should have seen them coming, right? I myself asked the same question. That day, when I returned to the carnage of the Waking Sand, I noted not a miss in horizon. Nothing at all suggested the passing of an Imperial force. From this, I concluded that their Garleans came neither by land or air. Nay, they were born there by potent teleportation magic. Magic of the kind used by the Asians. Carry on. We were bound and blindfolded and bundled into the cargo bay of a waiting airship. I can't rightly say how long we were aboard, but when the time came for us to disembark, we found ourselves in the midst of an Imperial stronghold, Castrum Sentry. Upon arrival, we were marched off to the main complex. Biggs and I were thrown in an entertainment cell together, while Minfilia and others were taken elsewhere. That was the last we heard of them. Castrum Sentry. What happened next? Well, we were held in isolation for what felt like years, but it was probably moons, or maybe only weeks. And then, without warning, the Imperials collected the pair of us, put us on another vessel, which we found out was bound for Garlemald, much to our dread. We knew that if we were taken back there, we weren't like to leave again. So risky though it was, we sabotaged the ship's altitude control and thereby forced an emergency landing. Amidst the ensuing chaos, we managed to slip our captors. The rest, as they say, is history. Yeah, the engineers, of course, being the ones to sabotage. Huh. If I didn't know better, I'd call that a likely story. Sabotaging the altitude controls of an airborne vessel? That will have been Biggs' handiwork, like as not. You always were resourceful in a tight spot, my friend. Good thing it didn't crash. Ravinous, thank you for returning my dear assistance to me. It would seem I owe you yet another great debt of gratitude. There are still many questions in my mind, but the answers can wait. Minfilia and the others still want for rescue. Alright, you lot. Garland Ironworks is back in business. Let's go and give the Imperials what for. Hurrah! Okay, and since time is no longer of the essence, let's go ahead and teleport to Ulda and do our job quest. Because our people are safe so long as the studies are going on. And the studies won't continue on because there's no actual time issues, so we must plan accordingly. And my plan is to get stronger through job quest. Oh no, that means I have to read Eric's dialogue again. Alright, here we go. One M punch, which is still pretty useless. Always has been. Or almost always been. There's been like a little bit of use for it, even now, see. You two played me for a fool. The data that Simpleton Monk brought me was absolutely astounding, groundbreaking, revolutionary. Yet I remain objective in my analysis, as a scholar must. Poring over the data, I finally arrived at a disheartening conclusion. The two of you took measurements of the same area. The values were nearly identical. Equivalences mocking me as I struggled to reconcile them. I could neither sleep nor eat, lest I waste time not drawing nearer to the truth. And for what? Tell me, what is it the two of you were doing in the field? Hey, not my fault. Bah, not this bloody chakra nonsense again. How many times must I tell you? It is not but imperishable ether. Call it what it is. And to think I had a mind to put your names under mine when my hypothesis was published. This life force, this spiritual energy, this godforsaken eternal soul essence, I care not for what primitive nomenclature those backwards monks wish to assign it. It is ether, plain and simple. They claim they are able to manipulate it and amplify it through discipline and opening of the so-called chakra. False. This is nothing more than an ether regulation of organisms. A basic and natural concept. It is an attempt to explain that which science does not yet fully understand. The monks have erected an institution of control. Their preachings of unassailable are unassailable by design, for none can disprove the existence of the unknowable. They promise power for a return for abdication and servitude, control and power indeed. Only that of man is the very essence of a religion, and should be treated with contempt, as all religion should. Ether resides in all living things, as do natural mechanisms with the capacity to regulate it. This is simple life, not some mystical supernatural empowerment. I concede, of course, that the heightened mental faculties of man allow for potential to gain conscious control over these mechanisms. Indeed, it would appear you and the Simpleton Monk have already achieved that end. The indiscretion and impertinence of youth. I suppose it can be forgiven once. In my own youth, I was not the model of perfection you see before you. I too have made what some call mistakes. Not myself, but some. In our talks together, the Simpleton Monk often spoke of the seventh chakra. Its awakening is thought to be the highest achievement among monkhood. I make it a habit to know the tenets of my intellectual enemies. It was the flow of ether within you two which betrayed your falsehood. The whispering of your chakra, as I'm sure the monks would rush to call it. But serendipity most often visits with the industrious. Just so, it is precisely these ethereal whispers that prove to be most intriguing. The waves of the sounds resonate perfectly with the ether of the battleground. I can see by your vapid expression that you're missing the point. Allow me to spell it out for you. It follows that if one were to visit a battleground with a certain ethereal wave amplitude and frequency, it would resonate with one's own ether. This is the phenomenon responsible for the opening of your own chakra. I cannot believe I'm reduced to speaking in these terms. It stands to reason that for any ethereal wave, there may be a location that will resonate with it. Think of the implications, Ravina. If the seventh chakra the monks speak of truly exists, then so too must an ultimate battleground to bond with it. The concentration of ether in such a place would be unlike anything ever recorded. I forgive you for your past treachery. I forgive you for your past treachery. Guide me as it did to this great discovery. That, and I need you to do more work for me. Here, take this new etherometer. Make for Lark's Call in East Shroud. My research indicates it's a very promising tract indeed. Set up the etherometer as you have in the past, and then kill whatever you must to obtain a strong reading. Slaying beasts will release the ether of the land they are steeped in, and it may resonate with your own. I suppose in primitive terms of the monkhood, that would translate to expansion of your chakra. Oh, and you will not be crossing paths with the simpleton monk this time. I will be sending him to take readings at East End. I have no intentions of allowing you to conspire to impede my research again. If you care to know more about the events that have transpired at Lark's Call, I suggest you pay a visit to your local library. East End, on the other hand, is a fascinating subject of which I never tire of speaking. Ask me about it any time if you're curious, if your curiosity ever gets the better of you. Okay. So, we'll do my 5-second capture of each of the dialogue. East End. Alright. Okay. Sorry, I was getting so bored that I lost track of my numbers. Anyway, so Lark's Call, and I just realized that this is the, I remembered something about this being the 45 quest. I am actually going to get gear for this. I remember this. At level 45, you get almost your full first artifact set, which is good. That gear will last me a bit. Okay, but we need to hurry because actually, if I go this way, let's not go through the Sylphlands if we can help it. I think this is going to be one of the longer episodes because if I'm not mistaken, it's going to have a few more steps to it than the other ones that it have. And, well, it depends. They might just do 2 quests. I forget. It's been a while since I've done this. But we're going to make sure that this quest is finished before I end the episode. We'll leave it at that. Alright, destination. Here we are. God damn it. If there is a second quest, if there's a follow-up quest, we'll do that in the next episode. Or if this is one big one, we'll finish it up and then we'll do... pretty much, this is the last quest of the episode. Alright. Put down the aetherometer. Punch these guys a bunch. You know what? Stop it. There we go. Alright. Oh, more. That's right. It's not just the 2 guys. I like how Featherfoot pecked him to death. Any more? Yes, more. Now, this should be the last group. Featherfoot's tough. He can take it. Hey, thank you for the healing, Featherfoot. Alright, my chakra has opened. Alright, now we head back. Alright, teleport. Okay, yeah, so there's going to be a follow-up quest. We'll do that next episode. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Yeah, that'd have to be. And we're back again. To Goldsmith Guild. Because I remember where everything is. Well, kind of. Mostly. We'll just go with that. I remember everything until I don't. Alright. I very much look forward to the readings of both you and Wildegard's aetherometers. What's this? You've already finished? Then what are you standing there talking for? Come on, come, give me the aetherometer. Amazing, simply amazing. And your soul crystal, it's glowing more vibrantly than ever before, is it not? I'll begin my analysis of the data with all haste. You've come to be quite the model pupil, Ravina. Would that I could say the same for the mug simpleton. I can see the feeble gears turning in your mind. Come, there is no need to feel shame at your ignorance. If you wish to know what has transpired, you need only ask. I promise to use small words. Yay! New chakra! And a move I will never use. But, like I said, there should be a follow-up quest right there. Let us move it to my little grid of stances. And in the next, we will continue this job quest. And then after the job quest, we will get back to the main story of rescuing our friends from the cast room. So, if you enjoyed this, give a like. Any thoughts, comments down below. If you haven't subscribed, click on my beautiful face. If you like to support these videos, check out my Patreon. And thank you for watching. Until next time, later.